a 10-minute talk show. This is a talk show that's 10 minutes in duration. How's it going, everybody? Welcome. We're going. Yeah, you're wondering, well, Molly isn't here again this week. Oh, so sad. Molly isn't here. Sadly, we're in week 3 of the sidekick strike. It is awful. Andy Richter isn't at work. Reggie Watts isn't at work. It's a disaster. So, Molly, I know you don't want to be a scab. So, thank you. You have integrity, and that's why we have no Molly. But let's just all pray that the sidekick strike ends soon. Am I right? Support. Happy November 20th, everybody. American Thanksgiving is coming up very soon, or as it's known in the States, the second annual, wow, I didn't know my uncle was that racist palooza. So that's, hopefully that will be over soon. Right? Thank you so much. Thank you for the laughter back there. I like having laughter just kind of drift over my shoulders. I enjoy that a great deal. I fill them with pizza. They're just happy with us. There you go. Speaking of things that happen in America, we're going to talk about that right now. I have a wonderful guest who's coming up next, and she did some great things. She had a very, very busy year. We're going to talk all about it. From Redemption Pause, it's Nicole Simone. Nicole! It was very easy. It was easier for lighting this week because look at us with the complexion or lack of, right? Oh, look at us with the gingerisms. Yep. There you go. You've had a very busy summer. Actually, not even just a summer. You've had like a busy year because, fun fact, there was a whole bunch of hurricanes that happened in the States.
Yes.
And there were you right at the front lines helping all those dogs that were displaced, right?
In Hurricane Harvey in Houston, Texas.
Yes. Tell us what you did. It's pretty impressive.
So basically, just before Harvey hit, I got a call from a friend who does rescue there, and I have family there, so I've spent time, and I grew up in the States. And they were saying they're euthanizing all the dogs in the shelters because they had nowhere to put them for the incoming hurricanes. So
did you hear that gasp?
Yeah.
What? Oh my God.
So that was a Thursday. Harvey hit Friday night, and then somehow my phone number got circulated to people in Texas, and I was getting calls saying, I'm standing on my dining room table. I have nowhere to put these dogs. Can you come and get them? And I'm like, no, I'm in Toronto, but hold on, I think I'm going to have to do something. I've done dog rescue for 12 years, so I started Canada's first canine disaster outreach. So we work with rescue dogs who've been impacted by natural disasters, and we help local communities, rescue communities rebuild, because a lot of these rescuers who rescue dogs lost their homes. Right. So we brought up 63 dogs. We've adopted close to 42 dogs. Thank you. It was a team effort of wonderful people here in Toronto and wonderful people on the ground in Houston, and we took the dogs that no one wanted. So rather than going through and taking dogs out of the water that might have been somebody's lost pet, we took the dogs that were already waiting in rescue previous to Harvey, because you can imagine when a city gets decimated by a hurricane, nobody really wants to go out and adopt a dog the next day.
Sure, yeah.
So we took dogs that were missing their eyes, deaf dogs, dogs that were old, dogs that were bonded together. Bonded dogs don't get adopted because people don't want to adopt two dogs.
Right.
And we were very fortunate. We raised some money, and we're going back down, and we're going to keep helping until the next disaster hits.
This is still ongoing, right?
This is still ongoing.
So very quickly, tell people where they can help you out. How can they get involved in?
You can go to redemptionpause.org, and or you can check us out on Instagram. We're looking for foster homes, volunteers, transporters, vets. If you can help, we'll take it.
That's amazing. So impressive. I mean, it was interesting watching all of your Facebook status. It's like, hey, who's going to Connecticut right now? And, hey, anybody in Houston? Hey, who wants to take a Labradoodle over to Montana? It was like, it was unbelievable. So, I mean, you did very well. You've had a very busy summer, but the question is, can you handle 10 quick questions? 10 quick questions! Now here's what's up. I'm going to bounce 10 quick questions off you. Don't overthink it. You don't overthink it. You just answer, and you either get it right or wrong based on kind of the audience response, or if I just decide that you're right or wrong. And here's the thing. Depending on how many you get right, somebody randomly on Twitter will win the Guinness World Records of Amazing Animals, the book. Somebody else will win this. Thank you for cheering, even though you're not eligible to win this. Thank you.
It's the most loved animal.
It's the most, yes.
Not the least loved, the most loved.
The most loved animal.
Yes,
Somebody's going to win this, so here we go. All right, so here we go. Don't overthink it. These are just quick questions, loosely based on you and your work.
Oh, God.
Sort of, kind of. All right, here we go. So, number one, ginger tea, gingerbread, or ginger ale. What's the best thing to smell like?
Gingerbread.
Woo! Yes, you're absolutely right. Bread, De Niro, scratch, cabbage. What's the most obnoxious slang term for money?
Cabbage?
Cabbage. Yeah. Yes, we got kind of a lukewarm response. They're thinking, yeah, it's pretty obnoxious. They're all pretty bad. Yeah. Robert De Niro, Dustin Hoffman, or Gene Hackman. Who's most likely to order off menu?
Oh, De Niro.
De Niro? Yes. Yes,
he
would
goes to
definitely do
Italian
that.
restaurant
I
with
was-
the gnocchi alla gorgonzola. I'm Italian. He looks like my dad. I identify with him.
That's a confident answer. I'm going to take that for sure. Within $1, how much does a tall mocha with almond milk cost at Starbucks?
God, like $30.
Funny but inaccurate. It was worth a laugh. Apparently it's $5.86 now. Apparently it's like just under $6. So there you go. So it was wrong, but you got to laugh. So that's not really matters. Would you pay $6 for a bag of popcorn if the movie was free?
No.
No, it's the right answer. That's exactly the right answer. Popcorn is 5 cents a silo. If you're paying $6 for a bag, you got screwed. Turner and Hooch, Air Bud, or Lady and the Tramp. What's the most realistic dog movie?
Turner and Hooch.
You had that in the chamber. You were the dog expert. But you're gonna take it. Yeah, we're gonna take it.
Just an aside, the first dog I ever rescued at a pound was a dog like Hooch. I named her Betsy. She was amazing, and I love her.
Well, then that's for sure correct. So yeah, you're doing very well. Spaghetti and meatballs, butternut squash, or a plate of strawberries. What's the best third date food? Your face is very perplexed. So third date, what's the best food for this scenario? It's a very specific question.
Oh God, I'm Italian. Spaghetti and meatballs isn't really Italian, so I can't go with that.
You're not going with the cake?
I'm probably gonna go strawberries, light snack.
You're probably gonna go strawberries for the third date.
Yeah. I'm vegan.
That is the right answer. Very good. 8. What is the next line? I stay up too late. Go on too many dates.
I hate.
I hate is so incorrect. It's the Taylor Swift song. Okay, so you hate Taylor
so
Swift?
that's correct.
It's not. But we'll accept it, sort of.
But I don't like Taylor Swift.
You're 8 for 10, so you're going okay. You might still get this. 7 out of 10. I'm not sure what's going on. All right, here we go. What's the third swiftest dog?
Third swiftest
Third
dog?
swiftest dog. Yes. What's the third? Not the first. Not the fastest. What's the third swiftest
I don't know
dog?
what that means. A silken? A silkhound?
Silken? Silkhound?
Yeah, they have like long swifty hair.
Well, I am being vague on the question.
Yeah,
Let's-
you are.
I'm
I'm gonna call you. I know my
You're
dogs.
calling, you
and
do know
you're
your
just-
dogs. Let's try this. Third fastest dog. Let's try that.
Third fastest
Third fastest,
dog?
yes.
Okay, so the first is a greyhound. The second is a galgo.
Yes, it is.
And the third is a whippet.
Woo! Oh my God!
What?
According to my research, Afghan Hound and Whippet is 4th. That was such a damn good answer. I'm going to give it to you anyway. That's pretty fast. You knew them in order of swiftness, and you were just flipped 2 around. That's a
The
pretty damn answer.
galgo was on there, right?
It was on there, and I was like, dude, you're getting way better than I thought. And finally, give me one reason why dogs are better than people.
Because they don't judge you.
Please go to redemptionpaws.org and support Nicole and her fantastic work. Thank you much, Nicole. Nicole. And while we're in this groove of having impressive women on the show, let's bring on another one. She recently won the JFL homegrown contest for stand-up, and you're going to see why, because she's very funny. Please welcome to the stage, Courtney Gilmour! That worked out really well.
Thank you so much. Thanks for having me. Big news off the top. I just want to share with you guys. I'm in a great mood. A homeless guy just told me that I'm pretty enough to be the Hakeem Optical Girl. Yes. Thank you so much. Not to brag. Is it weird that I got mad that they didn't say lens crafters? So weird. Oh, you guys, I know some of you can tell by the sound of my voice that I don't have hands. Gives me away over time. I was born like this, though, which gets really boring to have to tell everyone that I was born like this, so I'd like to switch it up a little bit. I'd like to tell people I was an abortion survivor. I come from a good family. My dad and I have a good sense of humor. We like to make fun of each other. I like to send him cat videos, and he likes to send me videos of other amputees doing cooler shit than me. He sent me a video of a girl with no arms who flies an airplane with her feet. Crazy. And then underneath his email, he was just like, "So, what have you done lately?" I was like, "I don't know, Dad. I'm out here opening a can of soup like it's a bank vault." You know how far away I am from being a pilot? It's not close. I was late for a party recently because I put moisturizer on my arms and spent the next 25 minutes trying to open the front door. But it's cool because now I send him videos of other dads doing cooler shit than him. Like cleaning the pool with their clothes on.